6. This week is our coverage on the addiction epidemic, and we're focusing on clinical work showing signs of success.
And we're turning our attention now to programs specifically for pregnant and parenting people.
Leanna Scacchetti spoke with a local provider about this. Leanna joins us in the studio tonight. So, Leanna, what exactly did you find?
Well, I spoke with a doctor at Carilion Clinic who counsels women with substance use disorder and often co-occurring mental illnesses. She says while their methods are by no means perfect, women today have far more choices for treatment than ever before. Dr. Jen Wells' office at Carilion Clinic is a space for honoring women and her beloved dogs. But in recent years, it's also become a space for hope.
Addiction is a disease, and people need kindness, a forgiving ear, and access to help.
Wells treats women, often pregnant and parenting, struggling with substance use disorder and mental health.
I want them to know that I have options. And so part of what I'm doing is sort of opening, my menu to say, how can I help?
It's that menu, the availability of choice, that she says is destigmatizing addiction treatment and expanding access to care. She's building a women's mental health collaborative to meet all of their needs, not just the disease of addiction.
Everybody's journey to sobriety is different. My job is to try to give you what fits into your journey, not what fits into mine.
That means connecting the women to a variety of providers. And she says medication-assisted treatment has expanded opportunities for recovery. A 2021 report by the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration concluded the science demonstrating its effectiveness was strong, saying it proved more effective in reducing illicit opioid use than no medication, concluding that expanding access is an important public health strategy.
So if you have a medication that sort of nullifies that craving, that need to seek out substances every day, you have a whole lot more time to think about how else can I be useful.
Wells says she's seeing success in offering women these choices and finding a combination of tools that best suit them.
I have women who have lost their children, who have regained custody, who are now back raising their children, who have moved through recovery such that they're able to rebuild their families and move forward.
That said, there's still much more to do. Wells says our society isn't able to effectively provide all wraparound services like housing and employment that could significantly improve a woman's chances at long-term recovery. Nevertheless, she's persisting. Finding little successes along the way are more than enough to make it worth it.
People who cover for me when I go out of town laugh at the wonderful messages I get. They're like, hey, Dr. Wells, I just wanted you to know, my little girl just went to her kindergarten dance recital and me and my husband were in the audience and we never would have been there if it wasn't for you. I mean, it's really, that's one person, and I do this day in and day out every day for years.
Dr. Wells says if you're struggling, go to the hospital. They will help you and connect you to the care that you need. But we know navigating treatment can be overwhelming. That's why tomorrow on the WDBJ 7 Plus Digital News Desk, we'll have 2 local recovery experts who will be live with us, walking you through step by step the ways you can start your journey to recovery and the people who will help you along the way.
Yeah, knowing what resources are out there is just so powerful.
It's the first step. It's half the battle, and there are resources to help. People want to help you. Leanna, beautiful story tonight. Thank you.
And the antidote to opioid overdoses, known as Narcan, that we told you about on Tuesday, could soon